Mr. Meagher, up to this point, has been a productive, normal citizen judge. Before I got involved in this case, I had no idea what any of this was about. The red, white, and blue, and all that. I was completely ignorant of any of that. And in speaking with Mr. Meagher, I feel like a lot of the outside influences really have nothing to do with Mr. Meagher. Mr. Meagher, and I understand that there's been a decision by the jury, but I stand by my argument that Mr. Meagher was acting in relation to what he perceived as a threat to his loved one. This was not a conspiracy with Mr. Zapata to attack a political rival. That's just not what happened here, Judge. And again, despite the trying to minimize this case when inconvenient, I think it's clear that words like heinous, they're completely inappropriate for this case, Judge. This court has heard cases that may raise to that level. This is not one of those cases. The 1 year statutory probation, I understand that. Mr. Meagher spent a number of days in jail for the first time in his life.
I want to make something really clear. I think I would be remiss not to say what I'm about to say. Listening to Mr. Pinckney's testimony up here, I understand the frustration for what he's gone through. I want to say,
Let me back up just a little bit and catch him like that.
I want to say something, that I mean, and that needs to be understood by the court, needs to be understood by everybody in this room, is that I 100% disavow any threats that have been made to Mr. Pinckney. I'm not encouraged. I have not told anybody to go after him. I've never once. In fact, I can show messages where I have told people, leave him alone. Do not say anything to him. Do not go after him. I believe he's a misguided young man. I believe he's a young man with a lot of issues that I hope he deals with. But I have never once encouraged anybody to hurt him. In fact, it was never my intention to hurt him. It was never my intention to bring anybody to hurt him. You gotta remember, I was called by a friend multiple times after not answering my phone to help them, which is why I left my wife in the car, which is why I walked back there. So I didn't tell the truth about this, and I should have testified when I had my chance. I should have. I should have told the truth. Because what you have made me out to be is not who I am. What the district attorney has done, I hope in the future will show what the actual purpose was. It will show it was a political deal. It was an attack against me and my family. Since the verdict, Mr. Pinckney has posted pictures of my wife online. He has made memes about my wife and I, cutting out pictures of my wife's face. And still, I wish no harm upon him. You guys have hitched your trailer to the wrong person in this case. The person that should have been, the question that I got the most throughout this entire process, and I'm so tired of talking about this process. I talk to a lot of people today. The number one question I get is, why was Mr. Pinckney not charged, and why were you charged? By every single person asked me about this. It doesn't matter. The jury did what they did. We cannot undo what's been done at this point. We need to consider what is right and what is wrong, and who is who. What I have done in the community, what Ms. Bailey and Mr. Meagher have been in the community, and then what Mr. Pinckney has been in the community. Somebody who has terrorized old ladies in this community, somebody who has gone to businesses and tried to get them shut down,